From the hollers and hills of West Virginia, it's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we got some cool packages in the mail today. We're gonna open them up, check them out real quick. Got my seeds from Andrew Vile and my seeds from Carrie Gross. So let's see. Hang on a minute. Good night, living. Well, that's some good stuff on this package, that's for sure. Woo-wee! Good night. Holy cow! That's cool. We don't get no better than that. That's freaking awesome. Ooh, the lolly. Ooh, the lolly. Oh, goodness gracious, mercy sakes, people. All right, first with this one. Look what we got. My gracious. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that cool? Andrew Vile, 329s. Look at them seeds. Good night. He loaded me up. Thanks, Andrew. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. Oh, 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 goodness. The 341 loaded me up. People, what? No. Okay, we're empty. Whew. Had to make sure. Good night, living. Man alive. Man, he hooked me up good. That is awesome. 341 and the 329s. Man alive. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's cool. Now let's see. What do we got from Carrie? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got from Carrie? Make sure it's empty. Make sure it's empty. Yep, it's empty. Oh, 1463. That 1501 Vanderweilen and that 1928 Deletus. Oh, the 1501 Vanderweilen to self. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got the Tiger King now, and I got that. And they're both 1501 Vanderweilens to self. This is going to be a killer year. Watch out, people. Watch out. All right, what else we got? Good night of living, Carrie. You hooked me up, dude. Thank you so much. This is awesome. The gross 7.46. The gross 4.87. Gross 4.52, which is the 782 Howell Joel Relieve It. I think I've got those too. That's cool. I think I actually got the 7.82s. I'm pretty sure that Rick sent me those. The 5.04 gross. 6.21 gross. I just want to grow a 5-pound tomato. 6.05 gross. 5.82 gross. Man, Carrie, you hooked me up. Thank you so much. Andrew, thank you so much. Those are all killer seeds, guys. Man alive. I am super excited about this because I know for a fact this and that Tiger King I'm growing, they're 1501 Vanderweilens to sell. I got a whole stack of Vanderweilen stuff that I'm gonna grow this year, as well as my other pumpkins, and I'm gonna grow one big heavy white one. I gotta make my mind up on which one that is. Anyhow, there's so much I'm gonna do this year, hoping to do. Let's put it that way. As long as God sees fit, it'll all work out. Man, I get excited over some seeds, man. I get plumb tore up over the seeds. Yeah. Man, that right there is just awesome too. That's a buttload of seeds, Andrew. Thank you so much, man. That's a lot. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. I really do. Thank you. So, man, that's really good. All right, guys. Well, let's get on with the next. All right, guys. We got a package here. I believe it's from RTI. Oh, let's get down here and take a look here. Let's see. That's right. Yep. RTI, Reforestation Technologies Incorporation. So, finally, it made here safely. Thank God. I just wrote the lady yesterday and it said, hey, I know you said you sent that out, but I ain't got it yet. And I'll give you an update as soon as I do get it. I know there's been inclement weather and stuff, because they sent it out on the 10th or 11th, something like that. They sent this out. And so anyhow, been on the road for quite a while. I'm glad we got it now. Let me see here. See what all goodies they sent me. I'm so thankful, guys, that they sent it, resent it, because of that fiasco we had last month, I guess it was. Well, technically November when they sent it, and we didn't get it, and I reached out to them about it. Wow. Guys, I mean, wow. Holy cow. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. That is a heavy bag. Oh, cool. What is this? Ooh, cow carb. Ooh, that's cool. Cow carb. It's very interesting, isn't it? So, I don't know, let's try that. Let's give everything a good look once over here in a second. And see what we got. All right, guys, so let's take a look at what we got here. Cow carb. Now, I've never used their cow carb. I'm assuming it's kind of like cow mag in a way. I have known people that have used it, so it's pretty cool. Foliar booster and natural source of calcium as a foliar nutrient, great for vegetables, fruits, herbs, and flowers. And then on the back side, there's an herb, all right. Right there, there's an herb. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Calcium is critical to the nutrient health of your plant, contributing to the strength of cell membranes and regulations of nutrients. Calcium is known to play a major role in many crops, including peppers, tomatoes, watermelon. It's also able to reduce the effect of heat stress in plants. Cow carb foliar booster works great in both indoor and outdoor environments. Foliar booster, natural source of calcium, great for vegetables, fruits, herbs, blah, 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 blah. Guaranteed analysis of the calcium is 31%. That's pretty high. Still a little cool, dry place. Manufactured by. Foliar spray, indoor and outdoor use. 1 tablespoon per quart liter of water. One teaspoon, per quart liter of water. 1 tablespoon per gallon into a sprayer. Mix well, spray foliage. Focus on underside of plant leaves. Repeat weekly. Note: cow carb leaves beneficial white residue of natural calcium. May be rinsed off after 36 hours, but left on will achieve best results. Cow carb is best applied alone. Wait 36 hours before spraying other foliar nutrients. So we're gonna put some of this on today. Yes, we are. Put a little bit of it on there. All right, what's next? This is a lighter bag. That's a 20-pound bag right there. This is only 8. Ain't that crazy? Same size bag. Just let's see. Vegetative growth promoter. Azose is a naturally occurring bacteria that benefits plant growth. Azose converts atmospheric goodness gracious, atmospheric nitrogen into a usable form of nitrogen that is readily available to the plant, great for containers, raised beds, and row crops. Used for rootings, cuttings, transplants, promotes growth, great for vegetables, fruits, herbs, will not burn when used as directed, recommended for use with Smart Pot. Contains non-plant food ingredients: Azospirillum brazilensis, I guess. Inert carrier, 99.9%. Sorry guys, you went for a fall there. All right, let's see. Rooting cuttings. Add 4 tablespoons per 5 milliliter gallon of water. Soak grow plugs, rock wool cubes for 10 minutes in a small container. Mix 1 part azose, 2 parts water. Dip tips of new cuttings in solution for 15 seconds and set in plugs. Best results: pH water to 6 before mixing azose with water. Propagation machines, cloners, turbo cloner, just pH for transplanting. Add to the hole directly around the plant root or dust entire root ball. Set plant backfill water, 1 to 3 gallon container, 5 to 7 container, 10 to 20 gallon container, 25 to 50 gallon container, 100 gallon container. In ground. In ground raised bed. And application: 1 tablespoon per plant hole. When mixing with water, mix with water and apply weekly through veg grow, hand water and or reservoirs. 5 gallon, 2 tablespoons. Okay. Yeah, all right. So there's that. And spin this big bag around here. I already know what this stuff is. These 2 bags here, I just want to show y'all. Mycos is a natural and organic species of beneficial soil fungi that creates a sponge-like mass which collects and stores nutrients and water, increasing the uptake of both. The single species mycorrhiza contains only rhizophagus Lord, I don't know. Anyhow, Mycos does not contain any other microbes such as trichodermas, ectomycorrhiza, which has no known direct effect on any vegetables, fruit, flowers, and herbs. Great for containers, raised beds, and row crops. Good. Now live home, quit this yawning. Improves root structure, increases nutrient uptake, promotes natural biology. Great for vegetables, fruits, herbs, flowers. Will not burn as used as directed. I've never had it burn anything, and I've used buttloads of it. Soil Mineral Guarantee, contain non-plant food, contains the following species of vesicular, arbuscular mycorrhizal fungi. Rhizophagus intraradius. I don't know that. I can't do that. 300 papules per gram. 300 papules per gram. Mycos application, add to the hole directly around plant roots. Mycos must come in contact with the roots. Set in plant and backfill. Remember to water. Containers, 1 to 3 gallon containers, 5 to 7 gallon containers, 10 to 20 gallon containers, 25 to 50 gallon containers, and 100 gallon containers. Rock wool cubes, small, using a small stake or fork, poke a hole, poke several 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch holes in the bottom of the plant hole, in the bottom of the hole in the bottom of the plant hole. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons to hole directly under plant roots. Set plant and remember to water. In-ground raised bed. Sowing seeds, and for extreme results, water with Azos and Extreme Tea. Double application rates and mix into 6 inches of soil surrounding the plant. Caution, large roots are expected. So, we're going to have to use some of this stuff anyhow because nothing in here had it, unfortunately. And that's unfortunate because I like using this stuff. It works really good. So, today, we're just going to spend a little time in here getting some of this stuff into this stuff. And from here on out, we'll see the difference using this stuff. All right, guys, so starting today, we're using Mycos, Azos, and CalCard. So, in fact, I got 2 plants up here. I got 2 different sunflowers we can use. I got 2 different of the giant cucumbers we can use. So we can do a little testing on this to see which ones work and which ones doesn't. It's a bunch of bull crap, or if it actually works. Because I think it works. So let's see. Well, Ryan is out. Ducks are in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Old Ryan had some work to do. Oh yeah, I'm sure people are thinking, that guy's beard got gray quick. No. Not Ryan. It's Phil, old Phil. So, not really sure what to do here. Let's see. That could be troublesome. Ooh, ducks. Look at them ducks. Look at that. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Whew. You say, Phil, is that fence hot? Live action like? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's hot. It's live. Whew. Don't touch the fence. It'll get you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've seen ducks and wanted to eat the ducks. Too hot. Fence is hot. Let's try this again here. seen sparks. Ryan, better be careful with this stuff. It's just a feed. You say, Phil, have you ever raised ducks? I say, no, sir. We just shoot them. We let the Almighty raise them. But in the case of Ryan here at Heavenly Hills Homestead, he works with the Almighty to raise them. And then they eat them, I guess. He does eat them, don't he? If he don't know what he's missing. Miss Kay need to come up here and teach old Miss Annie how to cook some ducks. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to get them two together. Them two gonna have to become acquainted. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's get them fed. All right. I think I've seen Ryan do this once or twice. Here, duck, duck. No, that's goats. He says, here, goat, goat, goats. Yeah. Yeah, that's he just says, come on, ducks. Come on, chickens. Come on, you birds of a feather flocking together. Something like that. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I should have got Willie and Jace up here to do this. I'm too old. But, you know, when Ryan needs help, we're the type to give it. Oh, yeah. We like old Heavenly Hills Homestead. Ryan does a good job. What in the tarnation is that noise down there? What is that noise down there? Good night of living. Go. Rest of that goes down there to them other chickens. What do you call them? Millies or Willies or something like that. What are they? Y'all know what they are? Willies or something. I ain't never seen Willie that skinny, so I don't think it's Willie. Must be Millie. All right, let's feed these rabbits. You say, do you like doing this, Phil? For Ryan, I say, it ain't a bad gig. Get to be around the animals all day. Ducks, chickens, rabbits, goats, annoying swine. Oh yeah. Yeah, it ain't a bad gig. But would I want to do it every day for Ryan? I said, no, sir. No, ain't what I have in mind is at my age of wanting to be doing. Yeah, I could think of a whole lot better things like making etouffee and duck gumbo, turducken, crawfish, pie, Miss K, yeah, lots of things I could find to do a lot funner and better than this. But for Ryan, we'll do anything. Let's get this bucket full for swine feed and get down here and feed that loud one that's down there, the really loud, obnoxious one. I think Ryan just needs to put her on a plate. What do y'all think? Go ahead and, how does he say it? Tell us in the comments section below. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get it. You say, Phil, are you having a good time? I could think of better things to do to have a better time. Oh yeah. You say, Phil, are the animals smart? Some of them are. These, questionable. Questionable. Very questionable. Very questionable. This is what happens when you have workers the likes of T. Wayne and Elmer. Oh yeah. When you have workers that are like T. Wayne and Elmer, you're left to call in people like me. Best if you just go on ahead and start off with hiring people like me. Not people like Elmer and T. Wayne. But Ryan's got a good heart. So he hires T. Wayne and Elmer when he should be looking into hiring people with better work ethics than them two dingleberries. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, here we are. Gonna feed this pig here that Ryan should have done. Went on ahead and put on the chopping block. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ryan should have done put him on the chopping block. But he ain't yet. He ain't done it yet. Maybe some more hot water there. Big boy. There you go. Get your bones warmed up for the night. Let's go feed these two yahoos here. All right, guys. They're eating. Let's go finish it up. Be done with them till tomorrow morning. Oh yeah. Tomorrow morning, always in the morning. Lock one, lock two, lock three, go back and lock two again. Lock four, lean on it. Ta-da, they ain't getting out. All right. Done here. All right. Look how hot that cord gets. All the way through the yard. It goes all the way. Look here. Let me show you real quick. Look. You can see it. All the way. Look. Everywhere that cord is, there's a line down through there. All the way to the building. All the way through into the greenhouse. That's how warm that line is, that power extension cord. Okay, keeps it that warm. That's even melting the snow and keeping the ground warm around it. It's a lot of warmth, same degree. Let me see what we got going on in here. Yeah, looking pretty good. 60 degrees, and it is very, very cold outside. Let me get you a temperature on that real quick. Outside temp says it's 17 degrees outside right now. 17 degrees, and I'm at 60 in here. That ain't bad. 60 in here. That's on low. It's not on high. It's on the lowest setting outside of being a pilot light. I could turn it all the way down and let just let the pilot light run, but it is on the lowest setting it can be on right now. For that is set on number 2, and that is on number 3 over there, those two radiator heaters. And didn't really want to crank them both up because the last time I done that, they burnt up the extension cords. So don't want to go through that hassle again. Now that we got our stuff, our good stuff, why don't we try to come out here tomorrow and give everything a little taste of Azos, Mycos, CalMag. Just a little taste. All right. For those of you who want to know what's in here, Swiss chard right here, all that Swiss chard, strawberries. You know, there is strawberries on them that are growing. See right there? There we go. Yeah, much better. Strawberries are growing. So they was blooming really good till here recently. Cabbage. There's about 10 of these things. 10 of these cabbages. Those are large or late flat Dutches, and they ain't doing jack crap in here. I got several different pepper plants in here. They're all dead, I think. Don't know why, because it's been plenty warm. When it did frost in here, it didn't get past 30, okay? So it ain't like it was freezing cold in here. I mean, 30 degrees is cold, but it's not super cold, anyhow. This is black palm cabbage. Everything that looks like that is black palm cabbage. I transplanted that stuff in here from outside. It was outside, grew all summer long. I brought it in here, transplanted it. It's still growing and doing good. So hopefully we'll be able to get some good eating off of it soon. That and everything that looks like that right there are Sakakarima or something, another weird name. Japanese giant radishes. Supposed to get up to 100 pounds, but 15 pounds is normal. I've got potatoes growing in here, several different spots. So yeah, and then I got that large red mango beet over there growing, and it is doing really good, really. So I'm pretty impressed with it so far. Hopefully it'll start picking up in November and really start turning on some nice growth, and maybe we'll be able to pull a 6-footer out of there or better, huh? Hopefully it'll go 6 foot. I took a auger for post holes, and I'll put an auger bit down through there to give me the room. Then I filled it up with black cow. That's what it's growing in. So, all right, guys, let's go inside, finish this up. Guys, our first bloom on our peas right there. So that's exciting. Look at this. This one right here is coming into life. It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! There's more of them coming up too, so they're all shooting up there. That's cool. We have lots and lots and lots and lots of peas, 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 peas. All right, guys. Let's pollinate some stuff here. Guys, we're gonna cross pollinate now. So here's a couple things you need to do. First, you need some tools. These are really good. Precise, they're nice, and usually your wife should have some of these probably laying around, more than likely. Need 2 cups, clean cups, okay? They've been cleaned, sanitized, and ready for action, okay? They're dry, all right? And mark them with what the pollen that you're going to put in them. I've got mini bell and black pearl. Next thing you need to do is find your flowers. So these open flowers right here, you can take and get the pollen out of them into your cups. Make sure you don't mix your cups. Also, get you some Q-tips. I'll show you how to do it, but we're going to take and get the pollen out of the flowers into the cups. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to find a flower that's not yet opened or just started to open. If it just started to open, there is no pollen being released yet. It has to be fully open. If it's a fully opened flower, you know, more than likely the pollen has been released. But if you've been watching them like I do, okay, and you find them, like see that one there, it's not open yet, and there won't be any pollen released, okay? So we'll get in there and we'll get that opened. The rest of these have been releasing pollen. So let me see. Let's find one that has not been opened yet. Oh, that one's dead. Let's see here. There's one right there. It's not been open yet. There's another one right here that's not been opened yet. So, anyhow, what you're going to do is you're going to remove everything away from it except for the stigma. You remove the stigma, the stamen. No, you release the stigma, remove the stigma, leave the stamen. I think that's how it is. If not, I'll post it right here. Basically, here's what you, goodness, it's gonna be hard for me to do. Come in here ever so gently, and you cut that away. That away. Be very careful. That away. You're removing all the petals. Okay. And then after you remove the petals, then you're going to remove the other. Okay, guys. So you see, I removed all of the petals right there. The only thing left is the stamen. Okay, and we got the stigma that we need to leave in the middle. So that purple that's right there, those are the stamen. They are the things that create the pollen, and you need to remove them. And then in the center will be the stigma, and I'll show you what it looks like whenever we get done. But for now, let me see if I can carefully remove. We'll cut that out of the way. There we go. Now let's see if I can. You gotta be very careful not to remove the stigma, just the stamen. Hoping this is getting caught on camera, 'cause I'm not looking. And you need to make sure that they have either just opened or tried to open, okay, or that they're closed. Okay, now the stigma is what's left there in the center. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see here. That right there is what we need to pollinate. This right there, that white part, that's what we need to pollinate. So let's gather some pollen up. Okay, go to your empty flowers. Let me turn this fan off first. Probably should have done that a while ago. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to our open flowers, and we're going to take the cup and put them underneath there like so. Okay, and we're going to knock the flower dust into, which is the pollen, into the cup. Excuse me, into the cup. So put your cup underneath there like that, and then what you'll do is you'll take and ding the flowers like that, and all the dust will fall into the cup. I'll show you what it looks like as soon as we get it in. Okay guys, so do y'all see all those little white specks, that little dust? That is all pollen. It's all over that cup. Alright, so now all that dust, see all the little specks? That's all pollen. And we can gather more if we needed it, but this should be plenty to pollinate those two. So right here we have those two peppers, that one there, and this one over here. Right there. We're going to pollinate them and mark them. And you can do it one or two ways. You can either take the Q-tip and do it, or you can do this. Set that down. Put the Q-tip right here. Okay, so here's how you would do it. You can take the flower, you see it there, and you can rub it into the cup and get the pollen off of the cup into that. Okay, you can do that, or you can take the Q-tip, get the dust off the Q-tip, and dust the tip of that stigma. So we had to pick a different one because this one's stigma broke, but we've got one there, and we have one right there. Okay, now that we got to mark them with something. Right now I've got them marked with black marker, but we will mark them with a tag and stuff, so we know that those peppers are the ones, as soon as they get done growing to their fullest potential, we're going to want to take them and take the seeds and grow it out. Now what should happen is I should be able to get a heated variety of a mini bell. The reason why I'm going to do it with this plant right here as well is so that I can, because this is a dwarfed plant, I fully believe that this is just a dwarfed plant. Ain't nothing wrong with it other than it just has a dwarfism, okay? If that's the case, then this could be really cool, because what will happen is that dwarfism will follow suit, and we'll be able to have a dwarf mini bell pepper. Now, will this have an effect? I do believe so. I believe we're going to have, on this pollination, we'll have mini bell size hot peppers. Okay, and because this is not a super hot, it's just, you know, like a 10,000 Scoville, that should be, oh, pardon me, that should be a very cool cross. And being that it'll be on this mini bell right here that has dwarfism as well, I think what we'll see in this plant specifically when we cross it and then grow it out is some really cool variations, okay, of this. Will it turn colors? I don't know. These mini bells come in several different colors: green, yellow, red, I think, or chocolate. That's what it is. Red, yellow, and chocolate. So sorry. Whew, tired. Now what we have to do is reverse cross it, because maybe, just maybe the flavor profile isn't right on that cross, right? So maybe when I take from this cross to that, the flavor profile maybe get lost somewhere in the gene code. So what do we do with that? Well, we reverse pollinate it, and we pollinate the mini bell to this. Now, with that being said, you would more than likely bring the heat of this down, okay, and sweeten it up just a touch, but bring the pepper size up, because this does not grow very big peppers. I think the biggest one's about that big around, right? It's not really big around, whereas these right here are already bigger than what you would normally get on this plant. So, I mean, if we got that size right there, okay, or that size, okay, with some heat of about 5,000 to 8,000 Scoville, that would be pretty cool in and of itself, with this plant color, you know what I mean, with this dark plant color and the purple, okay, because anything that's black, purplish colored has anthocyanin in it. I think I'm saying that right. Lord, I know I just butchered it though. Anyways, what that is Anthocyanin. I'm going to have to look that up real quick so I can say it properly, because every time I read it, I say it right. But trying to remember how to say it, I do not. Anthocyanins, okay? It has anthocyanins in it. And what will happen is that will probably stay the same in this color of the leaves and in the pepper. But we'll get a bigger pepper with a heat index in it, okay? So this is going to be some pretty cool stuff, swapping these two around. There's going to be some other swapping down here that we're going to be doing back and forth between these peppers and these peppers, okay? I'm going to try to make a super hot version of a black pearl, okay? I want a super hot version of a black pearl. That's what I'm shooting for on some of this. And then down here, I'm just going to make just, you know, whatever I think makes sense. I would like to take a Sugar Rush to a Dracula and make that cross, and a Dracula to a Sugar Rush. That would be pretty interesting, I think. What else would be interesting? Oh, I am so sorry. I do apologize. Is a Charapita to a Primatali, and a Primatali to a Charapita. Okay. Jigsaw to a Peach Reaper or a Peach Ghost. That would be pretty cool. Poblanos to a super hot of some sort, be it Primatali or a Dracula or a Reaper or Haba Reaper or one of those. Also take a Poblano, or excuse me, a orange, a pumpkin spice jalapeno to a Poblano. There's so many different things, you know, that I just want to play around with and see, and then grow out this summer and see what I've come up with this summer, and then start working on the F2 this next winter coming up. See, so I grow it out this summer. I could also cross it again with something else and maybe try to come up with something else in the F1 version, okay? But if I continue the cross, just grow it out, I would be, you know, F2, then F3, then F4, then F5, all the way up to F7 to stabilize the cross and patent it. But anyhow, it's a lot of fun. And then I'm going to be crossing some tomatoes and things of that nature as well later on down the road. I'm going to try to make a disease-resistant giant tomato, disease and pest-resistant giant tomato strain. So we'll be working on that as well. So some very exciting things that we're going to be working on. Some firsts, all right, that we're working on. So, guys, that's all we got for this evening. I'm going to go ahead, pick my peppers out of here that I want to cross with the mini bell and get them crossed up and get out of here for the night. So, guys, we're going to get out of here and turn you over to in this video. Hey, guys, so Annie come in here, wanted to know what I was doing, so we're going to show her and you guys all at the same time. So here's what I do, so y'all can see, because I know I didn't get to show y'all very good. We're pulling the flower petals off first. Let me remove that and remove that and that and that. There we go. Now, I'm finished removing the petal. Be very careful that you only get petal at first. That way you can see to get the stamen later. Okay. Let's get the stamen off, which are these little tips right here. That's what holds your pollen. Okay. Move all of that carefully, very carefully. One left. Okay. Now you see there in the center, this stigma right there in the center of that pepper. It's a very, very tiny little, it's a dark one on this one. It's a purple one, so it's hard to see. It's right there at the tip of these. I don't want to play with it too much because I'm afraid I'll break it off. Now, look in here. Look at all the pollen from the mini bell. See all that pollen in there from the mini bell? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, roll it in that pollen. There's plenty in here. We're going to do 2 different peppers, but I wanted to go ahead and show you real good. All over it, done turned that yellow. Now I'm going to sit here easily and just rub it on that stigma. Okay, we're going to rub it on that stigma really good. Don't be careful not to break the stigma off, okay? Get under, get over, get all around it. That way if it needs to, the air blows, it's going to stay right on there. I can see dust flying off of it, off of the Q-tip. Okay, guys, and that's how you cross-pollinate a pepper. Man, would you look at that? Beautiful, ain't it? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Looks great. Looks great. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's awesome, 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 awesome. Anyhow, guys, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow right here in the Hodgson Hills of West Virginia.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. And subscribe.